7 Terrifying Women Monsters from Mythology. Greetings, viewers. Today we're going to explore 7 of the most fearsome female monsters from mythology. These mythical creatures have haunted the nightmares of humans for centuries. Mythology is full of wild and imaginative beasts, but some of the most terrifying are the monstrous women who have become legendary figures. Let's dive in and learn about these 7 spine-chilling female monsters. Medusa. Medusa is perhaps the most famous of all the monstrous women in mythology. Medusa was one of the 3 Gorgon sisters in Greek mythology, along with Steno and Euryale. Originally, Medusa was a beautiful young woman with lovely hair. However, she desecrated the temple of Athena by having an affair with the sea god Poseidon. In revenge, Athena cursed Medusa, out of jealousy. This transformation from beautiful to monstrous is a common theme with female monsters in myths. Transforming her beautiful hair into a nest of venomous snakes. One look into Medusa's eyes would turn any living thing to stone. Perseus famously defeated Medusa by using a reflective shield to avoid her gaze and then cutting off her head. Medusa's severed head retained its petrifying powers, and Perseus used it as a weapon against his enemies. Medusa's legacy has endured as an icon of female monstrosity and the dangers of female power and sexuality. 2. Lamia. Lamia was a queen of Libya who had an affair with Zeus. When Zeus's wife Hera found out, she killed Lamia's children. Distraught, driven mad with grief, Lamia became a child-eating monster. Lamia was cursed to forever be separated from her own children. She was given the body of a woman but the head of a snake, and was forced to remove her own eyes in penance. Some sources say that Lamia had the ability to remove her eyes and place them in a jar, giving her the power to see the future. This added to her mystique as a supernatural and uncanny creature. Lamia was known to haunt roads at night, preying on children. She represented a monstrous maternal figure who had lost everything. 3. Impusa. Impusa was a shape-shifting Greek demon who shape-shifted between a beautiful woman and a hideous, flaming-footed monster. She would seduce young men before draining their life force and consuming their flesh. Impusa was associated with the goddess Hecate and vampirism. Descriptions of Impusa describe her as having the leg of a donkey, a leg of bronze, and flaming hair. She was a dangerous and deceptive creature. As a shapeshifter, Impusa embodied the dangerous deception and seductive power of women. Her monstrous dual nature reflected the fear and mistrust of female sexuality in Greek culture. 4. Scylla. Scylla was a multi-headed sea monster that lived on one side of a narrow channel of water, opposite the whirlpool monster Charybdis. Scylla had 12 feet and 6 long necks, each containing 3 rows of sharp teeth. Sailors who passed through the channel risked being devoured by Scylla. Scylla was transformed from a beautiful naiad into a monster by the sorceress Circe, out of jealousy over the attention of the sea god Glaucus. According to the myth, Scylla was originally a beautiful naiad, a freshwater nymph, who was transformed into a monster by the sorceress Circe out of jealousy over the sea god Glaucus. Scylla's monstrous transformation symbolized the dangers and unpredictability of the sea, as well as the idea that powerful women could use magic to wreak vengeance on their rivals. 5. Lilith. In Jewish mythology, Lilith was Adam's first wife, before Eve. Lilith was created equal to Adam, but she refused to submit to Adam's authority and left the Garden of Eden. For her defiance, she was banished from the Garden of Eden and transformed into a demon who preys on newborn babies and seduces men in their sleep. Some legends say Lilith had the body of a woman but the feet of a demon, further emphasizing her dual nature as both alluring and monstrous. She is associated with night, darkness, and the dangers of unbridled female sexuality. Lilith is seen as a powerful, independent woman who would not be controlled by a man. She represents female autonomy and dangers of patriarchal control over women. She has become an important figure in modern feminist theology. 6. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is a prominent figure in Slavic folklore, primarily associated with Russian tales. She is depicted as an ambiguous character, often portrayed as a wicked witch or an old crone who lives in a magical hut that stands on chicken legs. The origins of Baba Yaga can be traced back to pre-Christian Slavic traditions, with her first recorded mention appearing in 1755 in Mikhail Lomonosov's Russian Grammar, although she likely existed in oral tradition long before that. Baba Yaga's mythology is rich and complex, reflecting various aspects of nature and femininity. Her name is often interpreted to mean grandmother witch, though the exact meaning of Yaga remains debated among scholars, with interpretations ranging from horror to evil woman. Some theories suggest that she may have originated as a goddess of the underworld or a personification of nature, embodying both its nurturing and destructive qualities. In many tales, Baba Yaga serves dual roles. She can be a villain who kidnaps and eats children or a wise figure who provides assistance to heroes. This duality highlights her complexity as a character who embodies both fear and respect. She is often depicted flying in a mortar while wielding a pestle, symbolizing her connection to the earth and nature. Baba Yaga is known for her unpredictable behavior. In some stories, she acts as an antagonist, while in others, she aids protagonists. To escape from her clutches, characters often engage in acts of kindness towards her animals or complete tasks set by her, showcasing themes of generosity and cleverness. For example, in one tale, a heroine escapes by befriending Baba Yaga's gate and animals through gifts and kindness. Baba Yaga serves as a multifaceted symbol for women. She represents the wildness and independence of the female spirit, challenging traditional roles assigned to women in folklore. Unlike typical female archetypes that are either nurturing or villainous, Baba Yaga embodies both aspects, making her a complex figure who commands both fear and admiration. Her character reflects the unpredictable nature of femininity, capable of nurturing life while also being associated with death and danger. This duality allows her to symbolize the strength and ferocity inherent in womanhood, reminding us that such traits can exist alongside vulnerability. 8. As such, Baba Yaga has become an emblem of female empowerment, encouraging women to embrace their multifaceted identities without conforming to societal expectations. 7. Sirens. The sirens were mythical sea creatures, often depicted as beautiful women with the lower bodies of birds or fish. Their irresistible songs lured sailors to their rocky island, leading to shipwrecks. In Homer's Odyssey, the hero Odysseus famously had his crew tie him to the mast so he could hear the siren's song without succumbing to it and crashing his ship. The sirens embodied the dangerous allure of female sexuality and power. Their seductive songs and appearances represented the idea that women could use their charms to lead men to their doom. Like many female monsters in mythology, the sirens embodied societal fears about the perceived threats posed by autonomous, powerful women outside of male control. These 7 female monsters from mythology embody a range of archetypes: the beautiful but deadly seductress, the monstrous maternal figure, the independent woman punished for her defiance. While terrifying, these legendary creatures also reveal the complex and often problematic ways that mythology has portrayed powerful women throughout history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Check out these videos on the screen now. I think you'll love them. Don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms for behind the scenes, updates and more fun content. See you in the next video.